reveal.
Take that
I have to take it
away.
off so you can actually see what's going on. Okay, right. We good?
Yes.
We're good, right. Good evening, everyone. My name is OraMagi, as you can clearly see on the slide in front of you, as well as this conveniently placed Twitter handle, by the way. And I am a video editor, videographer, content creator, on-camera talent, and don't be fooled by all the titles. I'm freelance, which basically means I'm unemployed. But on that note, I'm aware that we do have a fair few members of the gaming industry in the audience tonight. So if any of you want to hit me up after this talk, or of course, via this, convenient place for handle, then feel free to do so. My DMs are indeed open. But before we get to that, there's a quick PSA that I would like to do whilst I have the stage tonight, and that is my name, OraMagi. You'd think it's pretty easy to pronounce, right? And that no one could possibly fuck it up. Well, sadly you'd be incorrect, because I've been called things like OraMagi, 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 and it's really annoying because the name was crafted with easy pronunciation in mind. But with me being the forward-thinking person that I am, I've come up with a solution to this problem. Because as much as I love my online moniker, I have no problems with my real name. So if OraMagi is too hard for you to pronounce, I implore you to call me by my actual name. You guys, I think some people didn't get that, so one more time. It's only people that will see that by Oladimeji. But because I am so, that's real by the way, I can see the disbelief in your faces. But if that is too hard for you, and OraMagi is too hard for you, then just call me Yemi, like everyone else does. And tonight I'm here to talk to you about the glorious topic of video games. Here on screen, we've got some of my favorite video games of all time. Bloodborne, 5, yes, a cheer for Bloodborne, I like you already. Persona 5, Nier Automata, and my all-time favorite game of The World Ends With You. So now, which is for Twitter? Yes! I always think no one knows this game. Yes, I love you people. So which of these wonderful games am I actually going to be talking about tonight? None of them, actually. That's just, I just want to put those there to flex my taste on all of you. But instead, I'm going to be talking about a topic that's very near and dear to my heart. I'm going to be talking about a genre of games that I very much play a disgusting amount of, and that is Gacha Games. Games, yeah! Tonight, I'm going to be talking to you about the good, the bad, and the oh good lord, how did I spend £3,000 on this game? I was just reading this, by the way, that totally didn't come from a personal place or anything. I have self-control. But before we get into like the nitty-gritty, the history, the definitions and whatnot, I'm sure the question that you're asking yourself is, why do people even acknowledge these games in the first place, right? Why would you spend your time playing a mobile game when you can spend your time playing a wonderfully handcrafted AAA game that's been meticulously made to conjure up all kinds of emotions and whatnot within you? Well, I've done the hard part, I've done the research for you, and I have come up with 5 key points as to why people play Gacha games. So now, you should direct your attention to Exhibit A. Now, as we... What are you laughing at? Oh my God! Okay, sorry, this is just clearly a mistake. We're going to the next slide. I think I was in the wrong folder. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of goof there. I mean, there is some slight truth to that, art and character design are reasons why people play these games, and I'll get to that later. But now, on a more serious note, let's actually get down to business. First off, what is a gacha game? Well, the elephant in the room, the word gacha here. A gacha game is a game that utilizes the gacha mechanic, which, quite simply put, is a mechanic in which real and or virtual currency is exchanged for an item from a set list. Simple enough. And just an example of some gacha games and games I'll be referencing throughout the talk. So these are arguably some of the most popular ones. We've got Fate Grand Order, Family Fantasy, and Azure Lane. But also one other fun thing, because I'm pretty sure some people here don't recognize these titles, but as I was doing my research, I came across one particular title that really surprised me as a gacha game, and that is Raid Shadow Legends! Woo! Sadly, this talk isn't sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, but I know this is going online, so if anyone wants to reach out at me, my Twitter's at the beginning of this talk. But I just wanted to put that there because I thought it was funny, but I thought it was quite interesting. But now, let's actually go back to talking about the origin of Gacha Games. I'm sure people here against some small cheers have seen Gachapon machines, and that's where the word gacha comes from. Gachapon, it's an onomatopoeic Japanese word, and you can separate it into two parts. Gacha comes from the the cranking of the little handle here, which dispenses the toy, and pon comes from the sound that is made when the toy capsule is dropped in the collection tray. Simple enough, right? Gachapon. But now, how did these machines come to be in the first place? We're going way back here with a bit of a history lesson, because now we're going to the 1960s, where we talk about these two wonderful men. On the left here, we have Ryuzo Shigeta, also known as Gacha Gacha Oji-san, which roughly translates to... Was that funny? Which roughly translates to the grandfather of Gachapon, and then next to him is his brother Tetsuo Shigeta as an entrepreneur. And these two were responsible for bringing the gacha machines, like as we see here, to Japan. They bought the first ones, they made them. As a fun fact, coin-operated prize machines, which these were inspired by, have actually been around since the 1880s. So you go quite a ways back, and I found that pretty interesting. So now, how did we get from these, physical machines that you can actually collect and you can show off and be proud of, to digital games that people clamoring over PNGs and JPEGs of swords, buff men, and cute girls? How do we get from that to this? Well, we're going to try and find out. On the left here, that's Final Fantasy, and on the right, wait, is that the right? Yeah, wait, no, you know what, I don't care. That is Fate Grand Order. Ooh, directions, orientation. Not my strongest suit, honestly. But now, let's go to the very first example of a gacha game. We're going back to 2012 with a game called Puzzles and Dragons, and this is arguably the first game to successfully implement the gacha game formula, because it actually managed to gross in 2012 over $1 billion in revenue, being the first mobile game in history to do so, which is pretty surprising for, what looks like basically just a simple match 3 game with some cute animals. So I'm sure more people in the audience know about this than I do, but the gaming industry, they like to jump on trends, on bandwagons. I think one of the best recent examples was, what's it called now? It was like Fortnite and PUBG, Battle Royale, that's the name I'm looking for, Battle Royale, and everyone was clamoring to put Battle Royale modes in the games. We had a similar thing with Auto Chess, with the TFT and Dota, but bandwagons, right? So everyone was looking at the $1 billion that Puzzles and Dragons made, and they were going, "Hey, that's pretty good. I think I want me a piece of that. If I see that money pie, I'll take that." And so they did. So here are a few more games. We've got Dragon Collection, Idol Masters, and yes, Ryuga Gotoku, a Yakuza mobile gacha game. But it wasn't all roses. It wasn't all good, because they're not greedy. These particular games, in particular, made use of a different form of gacha called Kompo Gacha, which is short for complete gacha. And basically, the way that works is that you would draw the items from the gacha as usual, but instead of just keeping them or whatever, you would put them into a slot or a grid, and then when you complete the grid, you trade it for a rarer item. And I'm sure you can kind of see where this is going. As you draw more items from the grid and you fill up yours, you have less slots, and then you start thinking, oh, there's only one slot left, I'll pay more money, I'll draw more items. But then you don't get it because it's hard to get the items you need. And the government in 2012 actually put a stop to using this method of gacha. The Japanese government actually outlawed Kompo Gacha in 2012. And many people thought that would cripple the gacha industry. Like, that was it. It was over for these mobile games. But clearly not, because here we have loads of popular IPs I'm sure everyone has heard of with their own gacha games. Dragon Ball Z, Naruto Shippuden, Attack on Titan, King of Fighters, One Punch Man, One Piece, and Bleach. All these popular, cheers for Bleach, good taste. All these popular IPs decided that this is a great way to make money, but also a great way to extend the lifespan of our IP. And on that point, I actually want to take a closer look at Bleach Brave Souls. Because once I was doing my research, I found this image, and I thought it was really interesting because Bleach ended on the 22nd of August, the manga, 22nd of August 2016. Brave Souls came out as the manga was wrapping up on the 15th of January 2016. And now Brainstorms, as you can see here, 2019 New Year's campaign, has been going strong for about 4 years, way past the original end date of the manga. And I just thought that was genuinely interesting and also really cool because it means that fans who have invested their time reading and watching and maybe cosplaying Bleach can still find new ways to connect with the series even though the original is long gone, because mobile games being supported, they're getting original official character designs, like the main character still getting new designs almost 4 years after the end of the manga, and I just thought that was really, really cool. Now, to give myself a little bit of a breath, we're actually going to play a little bit of a game. It's just going to be a hands-up thing, and I'll relay the numbers back to the camera, which is a bad idea because I'm really bad at counting, but we're going to try it anyway. So I'm going to give you a list of 5 games, one by one, and I just want you to put your hand up for which one, you can vote for multiple, but which one you thought was the most talked about game on Twitter last year. So, Fortnite. You know, when it comes to Fortnite, you know, really popular battle royale, spurting kind of thing. Got 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, what are the options?
I feel we go one by one. You can vote for it. There's no need for one. So it's okay. Right, so we got 3 for Fortnite. Okay, fair enough. Within expected. Most talked about game on Twitter last year. It's like most tweets made about it, hashtags, all that kind of stuff. So now that maybe it's been clarified, anyone else want to vote for Fortnite? We got about 3 last time. We got 1 more, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. 8. Okay. We got about 8 people for Fortnite. Right. Fate Grand Order, one of the games I was talking about earlier. Anyone else? 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, we've got 4 Fate Grand Order. Fair enough. Modern Warfare, one of the remakes of one of the most popular and most beloved FPSs of all time. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that 4? Right, we have 4 for Modern Warfare. Okay, fair enough. Cyberpunk 2077. One of the most anticipated, there we go, one of the most anticipated games of like all time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 12, 13, 14, 15. About 15 people for Cyberpunk. Sword and Shield. There we go, yeah, the controversy, national debt, all that stuff. Other people talking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I believe 17. Alright. No, that went better than I expected. Thank you for actually participating in that. And now for the answers, well, a bunch of you were wrong. So, you know, that's the surprising part. Fate Grand Order, FGO product, was actually the most talked about game on Twitter last year. And this is out of an insane amount of tweets. 1.2 billion tweets about gaming on Twitter last year. And this game that probably a bunch of you never heard of until this talk tonight topped the charts by a long shot. And then another trend that I found out whilst looking at this is that the top 5 slots, well not top 5, but 5 of the slots in this list are actually taken up by Japanese mobile games. We've got Fate Grand Order, Identity V, which is a Japanese horror game, Final Fantasy, another gacha, Ensemble Stars, another gacha, and Monster Strike, another gacha, which is insane. So, you know, there's no Cyberpunk, there's no Pokemon, Fortnite is at number 2, so, you know, I thought there's some, yeah, I see a wow on the back of the ground there, some food for thought, you know, so I wanted to put that there. And then, of course, not surprisingly, Japan was the country that actually tweeted the most about gaming, even above what you may have thought countries like South Korea or the United States. And then I have to put some shame on us, like, come on, number 7, come on guys, pick it up, tweet more, come on, what's that? What's number 7 about? Come on guys, I had to put that out there. We take the L last year, we've got to get it back this year, okay? 2020 New Year, get tweeting. But now, let's talk about the number 1 contender. Fate Grand Order, or as I like to say, fuck Fate Grand Order. This game is absolute garbage, and I'm about to tell you why. Right. I've been waiting to do this in front of a live audience for a long time, because I've got friends I talk to about this game, and we all share the same thoughts. So, you know, Richard, if you're watching, this one's for you, buddy. Speaking of Richard, he sent me this great meme, which basically summarizes the entire what is wrong with Fate Grand Order. So just at the top, just to make sure everyone can see it, we've got other gachas, so other games like Grand Blue and all the other ones, and they have things like smoother gameplay, more responsive PR and better social media, sexier girls, better draw rates, generous awards. And what does Fate Grand Order have? A story. That is literally it. Granted, the story, some later portions of the story are written for people who are actually fans of the original Fate VN. Some chapters are written by Nasu himself, the original author of the Fate visual novel. So granted, it's a good story, but how can the number 1 most tweeted game on Twitter be lacking in so many areas? And well, it's because they're filthy greed laws, is the simple way to put it. So just a brief explanation. So when you draw an item from the gacha in figure and order, you have a oh god, you want to see that, yeah? I pressed the wrong button. But you have a 1% chance to draw a high rarity character, a 5-star character. Simple enough, right? Only 1%, which is really bad. What gets even worse is that there's this feature called a special summon, where you collect 10 of one item to trade for a 5-star character. Simple enough. But how do you get 10 of those items? By drawing 6 copies of a 5-star character. So yeah, you can see the problem here. This game is incredibly predatory when it comes to its monetary practices, and even like some numbers that I've got here for you. There's he goes by the name of Daigo, a famous Fake and Order player, content creator, streamer. He spent over $70,000 on this game, so 54k pounds or 7.2 million yen, I believe. So if you were to ask him, hey, how long did it take you to spend that much on this game? He'd ask you, how many breads have you eaten in your life? Yes, I had to take a Jojo reference in there, sue me. But now let's talk about the good. Let's talk about some better games, because even though the most popular one has some very glaring problems, there are some really good ones out there. Like Grand Blue Fantasy, my personal favourite, so I am completely biased, by the way, just to get that out there. Let's go to the draw, which is arguably the most important part of any gacha game. Grand Blue Fantasy is immediately better. One, it might sound greater. So wow, 3 times the chance to get the highest rarity character, even though it's still 3%, so make that what you will. But it rewards you with consistency, because there's the event that happens twice a month called a Flash Gala, where your chances to draw a high rarity character are doubled. And that consistently happens in the middle of each month and at the end of each month. So the players there, they're not as reliant on events or RNG to basically get the characters that they want, and I really, really appreciate that. And now some of the reasons actually people... Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks for taking those difficulties. Nice. Some of the reasons people actually play gacha games is, like I did with the Blue Gang earlier, but the art style is a genuine reason why so many people play these games. Is feel like they really well hand-drawn pieces of art that make them into, this is admittedly from one of the spin-offs coming out soon, Relink, but the art style is by the same art director, Hideo Minawa, and it is great. They've got the original game here, which is very old-school Final Fantasy reminiscent. We've got your characters on the side, and the big bad boss monster on the end, on the other side, and they've got your characters and the items and whatnot. So people like the nostalgia value, who value that heavily, really are really drawn to these kind of games. But another reason is that because obviously these games are primarily played on mobile devices, and we use our phones for all sorts of stuff, like social media, kind of maps, or videos, media consumption, all sorts of stuff. So these games take that into account, and they have features where you can just fire and forget. You can set actions to happen, throw your phone on the bed and leave it, and it'll happen in real time even when the app is closed. So on the left here, there's Regalia Lost, where you can improve facilities and build them. These are all screenshots from my games, or you can tap them, they'll build over 8 to 24 hours and so on, and then you can still make improvements and still technically play the game that way. As a lane, you can set your fleets of ship girls, is that funny? Is ship girls funny? It's a foreign concept to you. I've been in this too deep, it's not foreign to me anymore. You can send your fleets of ship girls and collect items, and it's a great way of integrating the gameplay into your daily life. You don't have to sit at your console or your PC and game for hours on end. You can still make progress whilst going on with your day, which I think is a really neat feature. And now I've got a couple of videos that I want to show just shortly. Animation is one reason that people play these games, because, and just a quick point that I want to make is that here in the West, I think we think that mobile games don't have as much love put into them as titles, like I said earlier, like Persona, Bloodborne, Nier Automata, and stuff like that. Because we're conditioned, we see games like Crazy Shadow Legends, or jokes of games like Mafia City, that one, the little 33 Cook and whatever. We don't think much of these kind of games because we don't think much time is put into them. But obviously, over in Japan and over in basically the rest of the world, lots of hard work is put into these games that result in wonderful animations like this. So can we play that one? Just a small 36 clip of this. This is one of the main characters, Artoria, using her ultimate attack. Yeah.
Maybe ad blocker. Is that right?
We can leave that one now because it's just a loop.
Yep.
But then also another one that I think is a really important point is music. People do not think really that soundtracks good soundtracks and mobile games might not go hand in hand. But games like Fate Grand Order and other Gacha games would happily tell you otherwise. So we can just play a small 30-second clip of this. This is one of the battle themes from Fate Grand Order.
Oh, you dropped it off.
Okay, nice and fixed that. But then also there are other ones as well. That was a simple battle theme, but I'm going to scoot over here for this one because there's a particular time code I need to skip to. And maybe some people here will actually recognize what I'm trying to get across. I think it's about here. This should be fine, hopefully. There we go. So I'm going to keep listening to that. But in case no one was actually managed to recognize the vocalist, that's Yemi Evans from games like Nier and Drakengard, who worked on a game for the Gacha Games. So Yemi Evans fans may not even realize that she is making songs for other games, and other great artists and composers and vocalists are making songs for these games, which is even more of a reason to play them. And then a small gameplay a little bit here. So we've got Fate Grand Order on this side, and then Grand Fantasy on this side. So, a reason that some people may play Fate Grand Order is because they get to interact on perhaps a deeper level with some of their favorite characters from the Fate series, whether it's from the visual novels or from art pieces, fan art, or anything like that. And then Grand Fantasy, the one I prefer to play. This is I could do an entire talk on this basically, but it's the weapon grid where you collect weapons, insert them, get stronger. So I'm a number chaser. I love going for the highest DPS, trying to find how much damage I can do to a certain boss, the formula, all that stuff. So this game is perfect for damage calculation and whatnot. And these are just some of the reasons. Of course, there are plenty of others. These are some of the reasons why people invest time and arguably disgusting amounts of money into these games. And then, obviously, we can't go talk about fan service, of course. That is another big reason. This is Azure Lane, the other big game that I was talking about. And, I basically, I'll admit, I'm a filthy weed degenerate. I play this game basically as a dating sim because you can, don't laugh at my loneliness, okay? I can do that. But basically, you can raise your ship girls, and then you get raise affection levels. Take me seriously, okay? Because I take this seriously. This is my life. GG, look up here. That's my name. This is my screenshot, okay? It's sensitivity of some people. Come on. But basically, yeah, and then they respond to you. So, of course, if maybe you would have heard of the basic, was it dinner, bath, or me line? So she's saying, would you like to take a bath with me, taste me, or do me? And she laughs maniacally. So, make of that what you will. Don't abuse my tastes, please. And but that's basically it. Those are like a bunch of the reasons in the history why people play Gacha games. But I started with a PSA, and I'm going to end with a PSA because to the community at large, or anyone who would even consider developing a Gacha game, please come up with a better term for getting stronger than grinding, because it makes it really, really hard to tell my mom what I get up to at night.